Jennifer Hudson Show premieres September 12th on Local 3.
So we've had a chance to see the beautiful venues that are here at Howe Farms and at Five Gables. Now we are inside another part of the beauty that is here. This, Talene, is just one of the bridal suites, and I would want to linger here a long time if I were a bride.
That's right, Julie. We love to pamper our brides, and lighting is everything when you're getting ready. Not only to make sure that your makeup's perfect, spot on, but that you can also get those photography moments and videography that come into the bridal suite. And we want them to feel pampered too. You know, we want them to have cushy chairs and beautiful things around them, and an area where they can be not be seen by the groom.
Right. You've used some words when we've been here today about experience. That's come up a lot when you talk about the vineyard as one of the locations in the venues. That's an experience that people have. Really, the entire day is meant to be an experience.
Absolutely.
And when women are dreaming of that wedding day, this is part of the dream.
You are so right, and the day goes so fast. You know, you plan for it forever, and you just want to slow it down and enjoy every moment. So
I love when we were downstairs, and she very quietly said, "Would you like to see the bridal suite?" And of course, we were wowed when we came in here, and you very modestly said, "This is really kind of the starting point as your venues kind of get a little bit more grand."
Yes.
The bridal suites accompany that.
Yes. Well, each venue has a certain amount of space in it. The chapel is more of an intimate sized wedding, so we worked with the space we had here, and it feels very roomy and spacious for the girls.
It is beautiful. I love the white. It's so crisp and clean.
Yes, well, we've learned that from photographers. They say that white reflects the light, so we try to keep things bright and airy.
Do talk to me a little bit, though, about the different ones, because something that I learned, too, from you is that you have fun designing all of these. These are your thumbprints.
Well, I've had a lot of fun doing it, and we didn't want any one venue to have the same vibe or feel. We wanted each one to feel like you were going to a separate maybe even a separate property altogether, you know? I mean, people want to feel like this is special to them, unique to them. So we want each venue to have its own characteristics.
You and I have been talking a little bit, and we've said this already, that the farm itself was your husband's, and he just kind of is a hobby guy. So he had all these manly hobbies. So the men are not overlooked here. You've got something called the Bow Tie Club.
That's right. We have the Bow Tie Club. So each venue has a groom's changing room, but then we have a special area devoted just to the guys, and it's got pool tables and games and all kinds of, and a bar area set up, things that they would enjoy to just kick back. But we want the groomsmen to be on site so that when it's time for pictures, they're not stuck in traffic somewhere. They're here on site, you know, having fun.
Yeah, I think something that I thought was really endearing too is that, you know, you're a large venue. You have multiple spots on the property, so it's not unlikely that there might be 2 or 3 weddings going on at the same time. So at the Bow Tie Club, you could have 3 weddings taking place and 3 groomsmen sharing in the fun of the day. They must enjoy that.
They do. It's a fun time. Hey, you know, you're getting married too. That's you know, it's a fun time for everybody. That's right.
You do develop a lot of a relationship with your clients. I'm sure many of them almost become friends over the course of the engagement. So when the wedding day comes, they feel at home here. That's what you want them to feel, right?
That's absolutely right. We try to hold their hand as much as possible through the process. We want this to be a fun, stress-free experience. I know a lot of times couples will come to us and they'll be feeling stressed about all the decisions to be made, and they want it to be so perfect, and how can they make that happen? And we really try to relieve all those anxieties that they, you know, because it needs to be fun. So we also have something called our vendor list, our preferred vendor list, and it's got everything from makeup and hair to catering, videographer, everything that is wedding, we cover it. And so we can say, hey, you know, oh, you want this type of wedding? Well, this particular photographer has the mood or the vibe you're looking for.
Right. I know we have said that you've recently celebrated your 1,000th wedding.
Yes, this last weekend, yes.
That is quite an accomplishment. So I know that each bride and groom bring to it their own personalities.
Absolutely.
But to the point that it's a busy place. While we were setting up, there was a bride with her family downstairs.
Yes, we have a wedding today.
Doing her final walkthrough. And
oh yes, that one, yes.
In a couple of weeks, her wedding will take place, and she made a comment about her being so very calm.
Yes.
And she quickly pointed out that y'all have held her hand all the way through to make
I
this
love
fun
hearing
for
that.
her.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we like to do. We have a lot of fun, and our team is amazing. So we're all multi-talented. They each one do several things. Like somebody may be more pay attention to details, another to style. It's a fun process.
Yeah, and you and I were chatting a little bit again about how this all happened with your wedding,
yes.
With your husband, and now
yes.
you have adult children. I mean, you've lived the journey.
Yes.
And so you learn along the way what it is to help somebody else be relaxed at a rather nervous time.
Yeah, that's true. I think that has really helped us. You know, just preparing for my own wedding and designing a venue for my wedding, and then we've had several of our children get married here too, and listening to their ideas about what they would like in a venue. And we always like to listen to our couples. They always give us good feedback as well, but it's a lot of fun.
I know that you're typically not here on the day of the wedding, and I can understand
yes.
why, because you want folks to have their privacy
yes,
and their
absolutely.
moment, but it sure would be fun to be a fly on the wall in this room.
That's why we love the photos that come through. We just live for those photos.
Well, we cannot thank you enough for
yes.
the tour this morning and for letting us share in your talents. That this is artistry here.
Well, thank you, Julie. Thank you for coming out. It's an honor.
If you would like to learn more, the easiest thing truly is to go to their website at Howe Farms. There on your screen, but follow her on Instagram because
yes.
she does these interviews with the vendors so that you can have a chance to kind of get to hear from them and hear from her about what it really is like when you're experiencing the most important day of your life with your wedding.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Well, summer is in full swing, which has a lot of people thinking about projects around the house. Hey everybody, I'm with Kirsten from West Shore Home to talk shower and bath remodeling and how homeowners across America can start their project now and save big